Well, there we have it, the lunar eclipse for December 10th, 2011. Hey, Emmy. Do you know, what do you think of it? What do you think of the eclipse? Now watch it, so you can actually see it moving.
Huh?
You can see it moving across the screen. See how it's... Oh, there. Wow, it's almost total now. Wow, look at that. Oh, don't... Be careful, don't hit the thing. See how it's moving? See the atmosphere, the clouds moving in front of it? Mm. Do you know what's making the eclipse?
Mm.
Well, there's the sun, right?
Mm.
And then there's the earth. Mm. And then there's the moon. Mm. And what you're seeing right now is the shadow of the earth on the moon. So the earth is blocking the sunlight from the sun right now. Oh. And it's made a shadow, and the moon is passing through the shadow right now. Well, I know we're not moving the camera, but yet it's moving across the screen. Isn't that amazing? It's really pretty.
Oh, so good.
It's getting closer and closer. You know, when I was about, oh, gosh, how old was I? I was probably about 18 years old. We had a big eclipse. And I went way up in the mountains with my telescope and a camera, and I stayed up for hours, and I photographed the whole thing, and I got really good photos. Then I lost every one of them.
Wow.
Well, you silly papa.
Oh, still, it moved this much.
It's moved that much already?
Mm.
Well, look, it's moving right across the screen.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. You know, because it started off, it was over there in the middle. Huh? Now, when it gets all the way across there, it gets a total eclipse, then it'll cover the whole thing up.
Sunday?
You going inside? Okay, good idea. There it goes, slowly moving across the screen. I remember that last eclipse that I did when I was just a young guy. Sat up in the night all alone way up by Mount Baldy in Southern California. Very, very cold night. I had the camera set up with the ability to mount. Well, I know I didn't have a mount. I actually made something to hold the camera over so I could photograph from the lens of the eyepiece of the telescope, and managed to photograph the whole thing. Came up with a great series. Wish I'd kept those photos. It was a long time before digital photography was around. It was just those still photos. There goes the moon. It's about to leave the screen. So this is the camera set up on a tripod, so this is actually the actual course of the moon going across the sky ever so slowly. Near total eclipse. It's getting more and more, eh?
Oh, so
yeah. It's almost off the screen. Do you know why it's moving?
Mm.
Really? Do you think it's camera shy? No. Well, the Earth is moving, right? And the moon is moving. And the sun is moving. And the stars are moving. And it's all moving. It's almost gone, huh?
You should move the camera.
You think so?
Mm.
Okay, let's move it back. Now I got to do it carefully because, you know me, I'm kind of rough with the camera when I. Not careful. Okay, let's see if I can get it back here.
Ah.
Hey, I think I got it, eh? It's right there. That's good. I'll watch it go across again. Well, maybe I should have brought it over a little further so you can catch it as it goes. Like here, eh?
This red button.
Yeah.
Sunday?
That is. It's hard to believe how quickly it got cold. Well, this is good because there's some friends of mine on the Twitter world that were saying they wanted to see the eclipse. It was too cloudy. So we cut it for them. Well, good thing we came out and checked. You're a good thinking kiddo.
Then go.
Well, you said you were gonna come out, huh? This probably won't happen again quite as good as like this.
100年
100 years?
順平くん言ってた
That's what Junpei said?
う
Is Junpei-kun always right?
ん
But Junpei's the kid that throws erasers at the Asian giant hornets in your classroom, right?
うん
I don't know if I trust that boy.
新聞に
Shimbun.
出たニュースペーパー
He threw a newspaper at the Suzume Bachi?
違う
Well, he read that in the newspaper? Well, there goes the moon. It's flying off again. It's moving down a little bit. Okay, there we go. He read it in the newspaper? He can,
It's red up there.
I thought, yeah, you know, it's different. It's different in the camera than it is up there, isn't it?
But this part is red. But this part is red.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's kind of the borderline between the edge of the shadow isn't perfect. There's a lot of reasons for that. Mostly because there's a lot of air on the Earth, I think. What the heck do I know?
It's the shiny place,
Yeah.
and this shiny place is different place.
Oh, yeah.
It's different.
It is a little bit different, isn't it?
Cameras.
Kiddo. You know, yeah, because the camera picks up the light and does things different with it, huh? You think so? Now, do you think that one over there is Mars next to it? See the red one?
あれまず
Mars get more candy bars?
火星
And you remember Jupiter?
緑
Well, you remember what you say? How does it, you know, Mars eat more candy bars, Jupiter
Stupider.
get more stupider. That's right. I see the Orion. There's Orion over
That
there.
one is star.
How can you tell?
Because it's shiny.
Pika pika. That's right.
あれは
Stars.
違う。あれ何？
You know, that's a planet.
あれなんだ
Probably Jupiter. It could be Saturn. Jupiter, Saturn, typical this time of the year. Mars I saw earlier, but that could be it. It's awfully high for it. But you're right. Stars twinkle. Planets don't twinkle. That's how you can tell a planet from a star,
パ
Dave.
パが言ったんでしょそれ
That's right. And you see, wow, it looks weird, doesn't it?
なんでオリオン座がある
I don't know. Would
Orion's
you see Orion?
あれオリオン座
That's right.
なんであれ夏のだ
Well,
よ
no. Orion is a winter constellation.
え
Yeah.
そうだっけ
Yep. You see it in the winter. It's winter now.
あれそうだっけ
It's my old friend when I used to hike when I was young. In the winter time, I would always look for Orion in the middle of the night. Hey, I lost the moon. Come back here, you.
あそっかオリオン座見たの去年のクリスマス
So,
あそうだ
I'm having a hard time keeping the moon. The moon is moving out of my way, kiddo.
You are moving
Well, shall we call it quits?
やだ
You want to stay out longer? Aren't you cold?
別に
Betsu? We have to see with the camera. I can't get the camera to lean back far enough.
意味やってみる
No, it's the you won't be able to do it if you try to hold it. It'll be too loose. You want to try? Okay. Here, hold on. Let me take it off the thing. Here. I don't think you'll be able to get a good focus on it.
あれどこ
Hold on, because it's on such a zoom. Whoa, no. No, you trying to put it back? Okay. To put it back, you gotta put it in the special shoe. It won't balance like a trapeze artist on top of the tripod. You have to mount it in the tripod. Okay, well, let's see. Now, we're having a little trouble with that. There's the moon. Let's go over here and see if we can take a look at, just for the heck of it, why don't we go over here and have a look at this and see what it is. Maybe it's Jupiter or Saturn.
There's no star
It's because I have to wait until there's a car going by. Is that it? Let's see. Zoom. Here we go. We're going to zoom in.
Yeah, that is
It's hard to tell. That probably is Saturn. Do you see the little bulge? That's probably the rings on
すごい
on either side.
わすごい
But we need a really good, better telescope to actually see. So that's probably Saturn. There's,
あとちょっとだけ
let's see, Mars, get more candy bars. You know, maybe that isn't Mars, but it might have been. Let's go up there. Let's see. Could this be Mars? There's this stupid moon again. Well, I shouldn't call the moon stupid, should I?
ダメ
It's bad to do. I don't know why it's bad. Let's see if we can get Orion. Let's see if we can get Orion in here. It's too faint.
見せてねちょっといい
Sadly.
わかんないや
Yeah, it's too faint.
あれがいいあれ
Alright, that thing? Okay. You should be able to try. Let's see what that is. Oh, there. Where is it?
あれ
There it is.
それそれ
And zoom.
Stars moving
Don't know what that is.
UFO だ
UFO. It's pulsing a little bit. UFO.
古っ
That's right. You like Morning Musume better, right?
いやそんなことないよモーニング娘。興味ないよ君が興味あるのはカラだ
You like Kara?
カラがいい
Aren't they Korean?
そうだよ
Let's see. Now I've
だ
lost.
からねあと嵐も
No, Arashimo? I've lost the mood completely. Ooh.
あと
So,
ちょっとだ
here, you know what I do? I just extend the tripod legs. Duh. All this time, and I could have just extended the tripod leg a little bit. Now that's getting pretty close to what they call totality. The totality. Totality. My idea was. Well, I'm worried about the light. There's that big light right over there.
これ
The right behind you? Uh-huh. That pollutes. It's called light pollution. If you get too close to a light, it gets inside the lens and it's hard to see. Well, sweetheart, I think we'll call it a quits. We're at the
後でもう一回
12, almost 15-minute mark. We're 12 for 30, and it's cold, and you need to get in.
いや後でもう一回
What? Come out again?
30分になったらもう一回
Here we go. Here we go. Say goodnight to the moon. Good night, Moony. Say goodnight, sweetie.